who traditionally speaks at a graduation ceremony? You might be thinking the students with the highest academic standing, but that's not necessarily the case at some area high schools in northern Minnesota. Jamil Doneth tonight tells us how a Hill City High School valedictorian believes and her family believe that these policies for picking graduation speakers are unfair.
Alyssa Iden is a valedictorian at Hill City High School, and she is on the dean's list at Itasca Community College as a post-secondary student. But all of these merits didn't guarantee Iden the honor to speak at her graduation ceremony.
I was just hurt that I wasn't considered, and just because it was my dream.
Iden and her family were extremely disappointed to find out that at Hill City High School, students decide who gets the prestigious honor of representing their class at graduation.
I think that when you've worked really hard and you are the top student in your class, there should be some kind of honor besides just a little note in the program.
The Hill City principal and superintendent says the policy has been in place for about 5 years and says he doesn't think it's unfair at all.
The evening is a great deal about the class as a whole, so I think they should have quite a bit of input.
Hill City isn't the only high school in the area where the graduation speaker isn't always the valedictorian or the salutatorian. However, it is the only one that we found where the policy is to pick the candidate based on a student vote.
I'm not saying that this is something that can't be looked at to modify. I don't know that it would happen for this year.
Several schools in the area have students submit writing samples to faculty members who then pick the best candidate, but only one we spoke to still selects the top students in the class to speak at graduation.
I always was under the impression that valedictorian gave the class speech. That was part of their honor.
I'm just curious as to when all of a sudden the schools decided that that wasn't appropriate.
These policies may give everyone a fair chance to speak at graduation, but there is a potential for a popularity contest, and Iden and her supporters say speaking at graduation should be an honor earned, not won. Jamil Doneth, Lakeland News.
And Iden's family and some community members plan to confront Hill City School Board members about changing the graduation speech procedures at their upcoming March meeting.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.